Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Atul Pinkin. In today's video, I'm going to talk about that in the crypto industry, companies, it looks like they start to fire people because they don't need as many employees as they have already, because it looks like crypto winter is coming. For example, Gemini, the Winklevoss twins, cutting 10% of its stuff, and Coinbase also stops hiring. So let's talk about that. The second news I would like to discuss is, this kind of insider trading happened on OpenSea. And according to a former SEC lawyer, it could lead that maybe NFTs will be labeled as securities in the future. That would be interesting. And the third news is all about that the classic, one of the classic Bitcoin metrics is flashing by for the first time since March 2020. So let's do it. All this in today's video. And if you would like to stay up to date, very simple, just subscribe to this YouTube channel, Blockchain Bloom, because every single weekday I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. Also, hit the like button if you like this kind of content, and check out the links under this video. There are many useful ones, such as like a free course, how to start to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. And when we look at the prices, we can see that Bitcoin is actually a little bit up in the last 24 hours, 1.5%, $30,407. Then we have Ethereum, which is not back totally. It's still in a minus, but just a little bit, $1,812 at the moment. When we're looking at the winners, Internet Computer, it's up 13%, leading in the top 100. Then we have Bitcoin SV, 7% up, and IOTA also coming up 7%. When we're looking at the losers, then we have Maker, more than 4%, Kava, 3.6%, and Waves now coming down 3.4%. So actually not huge moves in either direction. When we're looking at here the Bitcoin price, we could see that yesterday we started to go down from this kind of 32,000, but we reached this level roughly here at 29,000 something at the beginning. And since we're coming back, but again, we are here at the level, here at 30,400, which we have seen several times as a resistance level. So we'll see how it will work out. Right, and now let's move on to the first topic, because it looks like that crypto companies will cutting stuff in the close future, and Gemini has already started it because they're saying crypto winter is coming. So basically this crypto winter is this bearish period, and of course then the interest in crypto, it's much less than in the bull market. And during the bull market, many crypto companies have hired a lot of staff because they couldn't cope with those many customers. But now, as the interest is much lower, they cannot afford to hold so many employees. So here is the news that the Winklevoss twins, Gemini, the company called Gemini, the guys are behind it, cutting 10% of its stuff because they're saying crypto winter is here. So the twins announced a blog post on Thursday morning at the industry is contracting phase known as crypto winter, which has been further compounded by the current macroeconomics and geopolitical turmoil. So this is what they're saying. The Bitcoin billionaires, Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss are laying off 10% of the workforce at Gemini, the first of the US-based cryptocurrency exchange and custodian. So this is the first time they're doing so, but it looks like it's necessary. And they're saying that we are not alone. The memo continued. Fellow crypto exchange Coinbase recently reported the revenue had fallen 27% from a year ago, as had overall usage. And when we move on to that, we can see that Coinbase extends hiring pause for a foreseeable future and plans to rescind some offers. So Coinbase has lost more than 70% of its value this year as a turmoil in the economy and the plunge in cryptocurrency led to the decline in users. And so they have obviously now less users. Therefore, they're not saying right now that they're about to cut the stuff in a way that they firing them. However, they stopped at least now hiring, and they won't continue with this for a while. They're saying that we have decided to pause hiring for as long as this macro environment requires, the company said, which we don't know how long it will take. But it's another sign that many of these companies believe that the crypto winter is here, and then we're going be in this bearish period for a while, and therefore they don't believe they should keep the stuff because they don't believe that the interest will come back pretty soon. So that's an interesting sign. Okay, second topic I would like to discuss. There was an issue about insider trading in OpenSea. And because of this, a former SEC lawyer is saying that, NFTs might be labeled as securities in the future. Okay, so let's talk about this topic here. So the former SEC lawyer says OpenSea insider trading case could end with NFTs labeled as securities, because now many people start to think about, okay, but how you can do this? Normally, it's just it's against the law, but as NFT is not a security, well, they could. So on Wednesday, in the first for the industry, prosecutor in Manhattan charged former OpenSea product manager with insider trading. And so here they argue that it could very well be security, so an NFT, under the Howey test. If you are buying a piece of an art and hoping the price will go up, so you make money from it, that's not very different from securities. So this is what they believe, and this is why they say that it can lead to this case. We do know that this whole NFT thing is in its infant age, and now crypto regulations are about to come. They're on the way. Whenever it comes to KYC or regulating cryptocurrency exchanges, and so many other things. In the next couple of ways, it will be all about regulations coming out, so how we can fit crypto into our present financial system legally. And these kind of things definitely highlight some areas which are not totally clear, and how they can actually do it and all these things. These are the technical things. We'll see. But at the end of the day, bottom line is that this was an eye-opener for some of them, that if that is possible, they should think about NFTs in a different way. So we'll see which way the story will develop. Okay, and now the third topic. The third topic is actually a positive one, which is that there's a classic Bitcoin metric which is flashing now a buy signal, and this is the first time since March 2020. So let's get into this. To be honest with you, we have now several indicators which showing that we have reached the bottom. But you shouldn't forget about it, that we are in a bad economic shape, what we have right now. And that one, I think it's more important than these bottom indicators. However, now we have this one here. The investor tool is a simple yet effective Bitcoin price metric showing the potential for buyers to enjoy outsized returns. The metric used, and here you can see it, I'm going to show you it in a second. So it's used the 2-year SMA, so simple moving average, and its 5x multiple. The two lines are plotted against the spot price and have historically performed well at catching both generational tops and bottoms. So now let's have the look of this. let's go this way so you can see it pretty well. Okay, pretty good. So you can see here, these are the 5x one is the red one. The simple moving average is this one here, the green. And as you can see in the history, it all goes back here to 2010. Well, probably at the beginning, but you can see the first number, 2013, is the first year it shows. And we have here crossed this green line. And look what happened. Every single time we crossed this green line, it was a kind of bottom indicator, very, very close to it. Not saying that exactly, and it's not talking about V-shaped recovery. Okay, so it's very important. It just shows that it's getting close to the bottom. So you can see that the Bitcoin price, it went down, it crossed this just like now. It did go a bit further, but it was very close already. And after that, this period was definitely a very good period to invest, because after that, the price in, after a period, it went up. So it's very important to clarify. This doesn't show that now we reach the bottom and tomorrow we, fire out and then we reaching new all-time highs. No. The bottom indicator shows that we are close to the bottom, where we can actually go sideways, up and down, something like for months, for a year, whatever. We will see, because it sometimes went on for quite a long time. Also here, if you look at this, then we see that we went here down, and then it just here. So this is also a time period which is it's not just a couple of days. And right now we just went under it again, and every single time we go under it, it's getting close to the bottom. Look, this one here, for example, this one, which was the pandemic situation back in March 2020, this time it was a very fast, rather V-shaped recovery compared to this one here. So which one will be now? We will see, but it has shown historically pretty well the bottoms, or around the bottoms. Okay, so that's it for today. Don't forget that hit the like button if you like this kind of content, and also subscribe to this YouTube channel Blockchain Bloom, because every single weekday I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. The weekend is coming, so I wish you an amazing weekend. I'm back next week. Have a good one. Bye-bye.